Welcome to the Fox Chat, baby. Welcome to the Fox Chat, baby. Why? Because Foxy Tea is your best tea. Use caution when you see me, be. But this is coffee. Mm. Definitely needed that. Definitely needed that. Um, guys, yes. Um, I don't know if I really want to touch that with that, but yeah, I'm feeling much better. That's why I'm out here in the atmosphere. Okay, today, so I'm feeling so much better, but I still have my mask just in case one of the kids get close. Hey, step back. Like I don't play with them. I don't need them getting sick. You know what I'm saying? So, but I feel like I'm at the, don't you know, you feel like you're at the finish line of the situation. So yeah, I know I feel like I'm at this finish line of the situation. I still got a little sniffles, a little bit, but for the most part, everything else is fine. Um, so with that being said, that's why I opted to be out here in the open. Nobody in here anyway. Also, I'm taking precautions to keep everything sanitized. Also, as I have which come, I do also have alcohol wipes too, and I'm wiping down mostly everything that I touch. I'm touching things with paper towels, like touching everything with paper towels, like well, hand sanitized paper towels because I'm putting hand sanitizer on the paper towels, and then that's how I touch everything. If I'm touching the refrigerator door, microwave, everything, any cabinets, anything that they touch, I touch it with the hand sanitized napkins. Yeah, yeah. My bare hands ain't touching nothing. So cleanse the space, cleanse the area. Let's cleanse the space, everybody. Let's also cleanse the cards. Cause the cards, yeah, cleanse these cards, collective. Okay. Give it a good energy, good, nice little energy, collective. So we can get a good reading for today, collective. Okay. Now, since I'm not dealing with the fire anymore, then I can collect it. Um, Also, I want to say hugs, kisses, love, and blessings to all of you. I am your good God sis, Foxy T. Because I don't be telling y'all that that's my name. That's the reason why I be like, Foxy T is your best tea. Use caution when you sit me, because that's my name. Foxy T, guys. That's my name. FOXXITEE. And it is the name of this channel. Okay? Hi, Jessica. How you doing? Love, and blessings, sweetheart. Love and blessings. So, with that being said, collective, I hope that y'all having a good Thursday. I think it's Thursday. Yeah, I hope you're having a good Thursday, collective. Um, yeah, I do have like a couple things that I need to do today. I'm glad that I'm feeling a lot better. I will be going out with the mask though, just in case. I don't want to be breathing on nobody. I am getting over it, but don't you know how you feel like you still don't want to be breathing on nobody? I still don't want to be breathing on you. So, with that being said, collective, I hope you are doing well. Hope things are looking up and looking better for you. Um, I hope that you're having a good Thursday. Hey, Desiree. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Riser Phoenix? Hi, how you doing? I am doing much better today, Desiree. I am so much more better. Like, so much more. Like, I rarely get sick, but if I do get sick, I be down, but I don't be down for long. That's what's crazy about it. Good, just relaxing. Yes, trying to. And I hope you are doing the same too. Collective, what do you have? I was going to say, yeah, spirit guides, what do you have for the collective? But freedom came straight out for you, collective. It says freedom. You see, it says, I realize my wounds create doubt, resentment, and guilt, so I work to free myself of darkness. I cast off negative thoughts, find peace in my heart, and discover the being of light within me. So, collective, I think you're freeing yourself from a entrapment, like a situation that may have held you up for a little bit, that have made you be stuck into some situations with people or with yourself, or just seeming like that you're needed a lot or whatever, or you need, or you're pulled in so many different directions. I think that you're freeing yourself from a situation like that, and I feel like you're finding freedom, um, because you're finding freedom without resentment or guilt or any doubt or anything like that, and um towards anyone. Okay, I think you're realizing that, hey, I can free myself without sitting up here having to be upset at you or us be at odds or whatever. No, I still care for you, but I gotta remove myself, sweetheart, and I think that's what you're doing. Hey, hi, Nicholas, how you doing? Nicholas, hi, Zakai, hi, Zakai. Um, so collective, you're freeing yourself from anything that's holding you back a little bit at this moment. Okay, you're not allowing yourself to be continue to be trapped into this thing that's making you just feel like you have to be pulled in different directions that doesn't serve you. Do you play Roblox? No, I do not. Sorry. Success, collective, success. Um, you also have success. So you have, I grow and thrive in the universe. I discover the purity of my heart and the higher wisdom that guides me towards victory. I direct my thoughts towards clarity and nurture wisdom, love and goodness within me. I am free now because you freed yourself. I am free now and I succeed in my life. So by you freeing yourself from that situation, freeing yourself from that little situationship, that relationship, that whatever ship that was, or whatever the case may be, collective, that little entrapment, that little just stuck place that you might have just been temporarily, and you probably wasn't in that place for too long. So don't think that you was in that place for too long. No, um you might have just realized that you were stuck. You might have just realized that you were down or in one spot at one time. But I think that you freed yourself from that. Once you freed yourself from that, you became successful. Okay, it allowed you, by you freeing yourself, it allows you to become successful in whatever it is that you are thriving to do with your life. Okay, and you listen to the universe. You're not closed minded. I don't think that you're a stubborn human being. And even though you might have been that way before, because for instance, me, I've been that guy, I've been that gal. You get what I'm saying? Where you couldn't tell me nothing. Like I was a good, I want to say 28. I was a good day. Yeah, girl, boy, you couldn't tell me a thing. I thought I knew it all just because I was almost about to be 30. But little do I know, or little did I know, I had a lot to learn. And me being in that type of energy and being stuck and closed minded, the way I used to be, it hindered and delayed a lot of things that I might have needed. I needed healing. I needed a sense of a different mindset, and it kept me stuck in the same spot, and it didn't allow me to grow at any point. So low key I was still the same And it took me longer to get to where I am today. And I had to really I took so long to get to this point where I feel like I wanted to heal myself and better myself as a person, not only for me but for other people as well that come across me. So I wasn't successful because I wasn't freeing myself. I feel like collective, you at the point where you are freeing yourself from certain situations that's keeping you stuck, and that's how you're becoming successful at this moment. Elevation. See, you have elevation. You are now able to elevate because you're unstuck. You're free. You're freaking free. You get what I'm saying? And it says, I free myself from fear and trust the universe. I direct my thoughts to the beauty inside and around me. I use my spiritual strength and knowledge to create light, and I rise above all doubt. So any doubts that you have towards yourself, because you know we are our own biggest freaking critic, and be sitting up there talking about ourselves or really speaking certain things into existence as far as then, oh, that's not gonna work, this not gonna work, I know, because this is not that, but not trying nothing differently to see if it does. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I had to say it. I get it. Yes, we may be aware of the fact that it didn't work the way we was trying to go after it and how we was trying to go about it. Correct. But do we ever think that it could be a different approach that we could go and it might work out that way? Oh, wow. No, I was just so young and stuck and one sided, one minded, closed minded. Didn't see no other way of getting to the accomplishments I wanted to accomplish. Thinking that just because it didn't work out this way, that I couldn't go this way and still make it there. I don't know why I was so stuck in my ways where I couldn't elevate. But at this point now, collective, you can elevate. You are freeing yourself from the entrapment. You are, ooh, you're so successful right now. Oh my goodness, you're being elevated right now. It is nothing nobody can. I hate to really say like it's nothing that nobody can tell you, because we all need to be told a little something here and there, time and again. But it's like nobody can, when I mean nobody can't say nothing, nobody can't say you don't deserve this, because you really opened your mind, open your spirit, open your heart, and you allowed yourself to get to this successful elevation point in your life that you are, in your life that you are right now, because you did the inner work, because you sat down and you were aware of what it is that you had weaknesses in. You took that and you worked on it, and then you made them your strengths, instead of you just acting ignoring the freaking weaknesses and acting like you were just so good. Everything about you is just perfect, that you don't need help from not a one person. Come on now, we ain't playing them type of games. We're not doing that. Collective, what you got? Because I ain't even see it. Unconditional love, collective. And it says, my heart is free from resentment towards others. I opened the eyes of my heart and discovered the light and beauty in every being. I am aware that suffering could cause distress and hurt in people. I see the pure child in everyone and practice forgiveness. So, collective, you might be in the sense of right now, giving out unconditional love to this person or these people that, or even yourself, that kept you stuck and stagnant in this space of not being able to heal, not being able to be successful and elevate in some sort of way because of their closed-minded way of thinking. I think that you are still extending unconditional love to this person. I think that you realize that Distress may cause that person to react or lash out in a way that they really don't mean for them to lash out or react in, or that they shouldn't react in. But they don't know no better because they haven't made it to where you are at this moment yet. It took a lot of work for you to even get to that point. So you know that they not there yet. And it's okay. People be sitting up there thinking like just because somebody says something, it makes something aware, hey, you're not there yet, means that they're condemning them or they're attacking them as something like that, and that's not even the case. Nobody is attacking you, sweetheart. We're helping you shine light on what you need to focus on and work on, and then you could be better. That's all. It's not a problem. See, collective, I think that you might have always, or yeah, you might have always needed to be in a space of learning how to take criticism, and I think that you learned how to take it, how to accept it. I think that you always thought you could take it until it was time for you to take it. Then you realized that you weren't equipped to handle criticism, constructive criticism at that. Something that is going to help you be better. Not really criticism like I'm just criticizing you for no reason, but no, this is constructive criticism, me shining a light on something that you need to focus on so that you could be better. Because if you don't focus on this, then there's no way you could free yourself, there's no way you could be successful, and there's no way you can elevate. And but yet you still expect me to have unconditional love for you though. Where's your unconditional love for yourself? And not only that, the people that is there trying to help you. Collective, I also feel like mm, this might be rubbing somebody the wrong way too. Okay, this might be really rubbing somebody the wrong way. But you have self-love. Self-love. See? You gotta love yourself too. And it says, I attend to my needs by listening to my heart. My inner essence lets me know what is good for me. I respect my limits. I answer the request of my body and my soul. Thus, I learn to love myself. Collective, you pay attention to what you yourself needs. Your body needs. If your body needs rest, you listen to that. If your body needs positive energy and needs to stop being around negative environment and negative people, that's what you need. If you need to isolate yourself, sweetheart, I think that you're doing that. Not only that, I think you're loving on yourself like how you would love on somebody, you start loving on yourself. So I think that you're taking nice long baths, nice long meditations, nice long time alone with yourself to think and reflect on what you want to do for yourself. And I think that's what you really need. And not only that, that's like a big step and a big part of how you are able to be successful and free yourself from that closed-minded type of situation or way of thinking, just because everybody else in your space do the same thing. Now, collective, are you your own person? Yes, you are. But you may have unconditional love for others just as well as you love yourself. You have faithfulness, collective. And it says, I commit to my mind, heart, and will. I am devoted to the needs of my soul. I trust in myself, in God, and the universe. So I think you're realizing that you have more faith than other people may have faith. Your faithfulness might be a little stronger than others. They, like I said, being closed-minded and stuff like that doesn't allow you to really have too much of any faith. If I'm going to be honest, it doesn't, because you're closed-minded. You know, when you're open-minded to what the universe could or may have for you, that's when you start realizing how faith works. and what faith really is, and if you actually do have faith or not, or are you just saying it because it sounds good? I'm sorry. I try to take a sip every time my numbers go down. Also, collective. But I feel like that you're being successful. Some people might not like how it seems like you still remain successful because they're not understanding how you're doing it. But you yourself are literally trying to tell them how you're doing it. You're not gatekeeping how you're doing it. You're not this type of person that's like, oh, and you just have to figure it out for yourself. No, you're literally holding niggas' hands and trying to walk them through the situation and show them like, this is what I did, let me help you so you don't have to go through the hardships or the things that I went through to get to this point, or understand what it means or how to get there or how to navigate through this situation. By you doing that, this person is pushing back so much, or these people could be pushing back so much that they're they're low key self sabotaging themselves and not realize, and calling you, like they self sabotaging themselves and playing the victim like you're doing something to them, but the whole time they're just playing victim because they're doing it to themselves. You get what I'm saying? When you're trying to hold their hand or whatever case may be, but now you're the bad guy. Now you ain't doing what did. No, I wasn't gatekeeping. I wasn't none of that. I was trying to hold your hand. I extended my hand. I kept putting my hand out there for you. But when the tables needed to be turned and I just needed you, and mind you, you probably didn't ask this person for nothing, for real nothing. But you just needed a little common courtesy when it came to you and your time and your efforts towards them. And they might have gotten upset, might have started acting a little funny, acting weird. Instead of them saying that you acting weird, because that might be their favorite word to call somebody fucking weird when they are acting weird. They could have been acting weird and being like, oh, I'm gonna fall back. I'm gonna do this and do that. I'm not gonna reach out no more. I'm gonna just shut out on reaching out. Like you said, it was a problem with them reaching out when all you were saying is just give me a little common courtesy, as far as in not thinking that I have to jump when you want me to jump. I'm not ignoring you. You're still going to get a response. It just might not be when you want. And not only that, if you had to break that down and let them know something like that, they giving off and not being sincere, not being empathetic towards what you might have going on for yourself, right? That's what that's giving, right? Cool. But they start being weird and try to throw that little, well, I'm going to stop bothering and stuff like that. That weird energy collective that they gave you just because you spoke up for yourself didn't do nothing but kind of tell you exactly who that person was as a human being in their character. And that's all it showed. And then it also shown what they were really there for when it came to you. Okay. Now, if you explained that yourself to that person and told them how you needed common courtesy, whatever the case may be, um, instead of them taking it like a G, taking it how they were supposed to by grateful person, appreciative person, you know, and taking it with grace, I feel like that they didn't. And then they might have continued the same behavior when you told them you needed a little empathy too. Or maybe when you told them, I'm not feeling well at the moment, so I can't, I'm not feeling well at the moment. And then even after you said you wasn't feeling well, they still asked you to physically get up and do something. How? When I said I'm not feeling okay. Like no. No. So you don't care nothing about my health? You don't care nothing about me? You get what I'm saying? But you want somebody to care about you? That's weird. And then when I tell you about it, now you're not calling. Now you're not saying nothing because I told you no. No don't mean, oh, we not friends no more. But this is the energy that that person gives you. Okay, that person don't need that person doesn't need to be in your space. Does You can love them however you want to love them. You can have unconditional love for that person or whatever, but have unconditional love for that person afar. Pray for that person. Hope that person gets exactly what they want out of life, but just not at your table, just not with you, boo. You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes people will be there to deplete you, and instead of them really trying to elevate themselves, it's more of a sense of making you come down to them so then they don't have to elevate themselves. No. If I don't take care of me, I don't take care of what I have to take care of, then I'm going to be in the same position that you're in. And then who the fuck is going to help me? Exactly. And it can't be you because you getting help from me. You get what I'm saying? And then if I don't help myself, then I'm not going to be there to be able to help anyone else. Hello? I eat them. You get what I'm saying? So I think that maybe collective, you probably got yourself out of this, out of that situation with that person where you don't have to load you, since they not calling anymore, they not doing nothing like that, whatever. You're letting it be. You want to act funny, I'm gonna let you act funny the way you need to act funny, sweetheart. You being weird, we can be weird together. You understand? Now you still have love for this person. You still gonna be there for that person because you are who you are. Your heart is the way your heart is, and you're made up the way you're made up. You get what I'm saying? But you're gonna reciprocate that energy that they give you. As far as that weird crap, that weirdness that they think they're not giving people. Positive action collective. You have positive action. Okay. And it says, I focus on the beauty in me and I find silence. I live and honor the present by doing what I can do now. What I cannot change, I let go and then trust in God. So you have positive action collective, like I said. You're allowing yourself to still remain the good, positive you that you are. You're not allowing, how they acted to reflect how you are treating them. But in the same sense, you are doing what you can and you're letting God handle the rest. Okay? You're putting positive action in, meaning if they really still absolutely, particularly need you, you will still be there for them in a way that you can be there for them. Not how they want you to be there for them, but how you can be there for them. And I think that's the difference that they don't understand, and they never will understand unless they really sit down and be willing to accept what you mean by that, instead of looking at it as an attack to them or their ego or their attack to their self-esteem. They'll see it for what it is. And that's facts. I'm not sugarcoating shit. You must don't know what a Capricorn is. Like, I'm sorry, I'm a Capricorn. I got like dad energy, bro. Like, I'm a woman, but I'm gonna keep it straight up with you. Like, ain't no cut cards when it comes to what the fuck how I fucking feel. Like, we not gonna do that. You get what I'm saying? Both of them came out. I know what it was, but if they come out again, then that means that it was bad. But I don't like when they come out two at a time. So collective. So yeah. So you put in positive energy in this and positive action into the atmosphere. You're no longer allowing negative energy to enter your atmosphere, in your environment. You're not doing it. You realizing what you have to, what you can pay attention to, and what you don't have to pay attention to. Manifestation of life. Excuse me. Manifestation of lights. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That hit the spot. I see the beauty in me. I grow and develop my inner self in harmony with light and beauty. I free myself from negativity. My heart transforms. My intellect shines and my inner light grows. Collective, you manifest light. That's why you are maybe being removed from people that's not giving you light or giving you positive energy. Maybe that's why you're in a sense of not, yeah, you're being removed, or people might be, the person might be being removed from your energy because you manifested light. You manifested being light. So that means you need positive energy around you. You need positive people around you. You need a positive environment. And when you ask the creator for certain things, you have to understand that most likely he's going to give you what you ask for. But it's not going to look like how we want it to look. And that's same goes for human beings. Okay, just because you ask a person, you could be a person on the street that's begging, not even really begging, you could be asking for change or whatever the case may be, and you be like, can I get some change so I can get me something to eat? A person may be like, I don't have no change for you, but may go in the store because they have food stamps, go in there and get you something to eat, get you some food, then bring it out to you. For you to say, oh, I don't want that. You could have gave me the change. That's ungrateful. You cannot ask for something and then expect them to give it to you the way you want them to give it to you. Because even the creator above is not going to give you what you ask for the way you want it to be given to you. You want peace, you want harmony, but you're not realizing that when you ask for peace and harmony from the creator, he gonna give it to you the way that he wants to give it to you. So you might want it with that guy. You want peace and harmony with that bullshit ass motherfucker guy that you with, that don't mean nothing, that's really causing you all that type of hardship or whatever like that. And the whole time what he gonna do is make y'all break up, and you gonna move you from that person because you, oh baby, you said you wanted peace, you said you wanted harmony, oh but you wanted it with him. Absolutely not. The only way you're gonna be able to get harmony and peace is if you remove yourself from certain situations that you don't belong in, and you don't belong with that man. Hello, like it might be what you want, but that's not what you gonna get. You did you or did you not ask for peace? Oh, all right then. You must don't want peace then. Go back to the toxic stuff then. You don't want peace. You're not ready for it. You're not ready for what you asked for. Collective, you might be in a space that you are ready for what you asked for. You are. But the person that want help from you is not in the space of being able to receive what you are willing to give them and offer them, and especially not in the way that you're willing and able to offer it to them. Okay, affirmation. You have affirmation, collective, and it says, I listen to myself and acknowledge my needs. I assert myself and retain my power. I am brave and gentle. I don't have to be afraid of others. I respect myself and am respected by others. So you acknowledge your needs, okay? You acknowledge what you needed for yourself, and you knew you didn't need to be dragged in through the mud. You get what I'm saying? Through this person that needed your help. Okay, you realized you were being a little bit drained because your body was shutting down. Your body physically was shutting down. When you announced this, announced this to this person and made this aware to this person that you was in pain. I don't care how much detail you went into saying that you were in pain. The first When you heard in pain, it should have been some fucking empathy for you, period. Because they would have wanted the same fucking energy for them. Okay. Now, I think that when you realize that this person didn't give a damn about you and still will ask you, even while you're in pain yourself, you listen to your body and you set your ass the fuck down. And you told them no. You asserted yourself and you retained your power that you have. Hey, hold on, sweetheart. I'm the one with the goddamn power right here that you need, that you want part of. And in order for me to regain or keep the power that I have and regenerate my energy that I have, I gotta do what's best for my body, my soul, and my spirit right now. And what you're not gonna do is deplete me to the point where I can't even regenerate myself if I wanted to. You ain't gonna deaden my battery. You get what I'm saying? Not completely. How am I gonna recharge? You're a drainer. You can't recharge your own energy. You don't know how to recharge your own energy. I'm in the sense of trying to teach you how to recharge your own energy, but instead of you trying to learn, you're just trying to drain me of mine, not trying to take no skills, not trying to learn anything, take any lesson that I'm trying to teach you and at all. But you expect to be able to just drain me of my energy and get it that way instead of learning how to regenerate your own. Like instead of you letting me teach you how to fish, you want me to keep giving you my fish. I'm trying to teach you how to fish so you can get your own goddamn fish so you don't have to ask no goddamn body. You hear what I'm saying? I'm trying to set you the fuck up. But you setting your own self the fuck up in the wrong way by you just, oh, I want to fast. I wanted this. I want it like this. Yo, I'm not giving you no filet mignon. You get what I'm saying? When you can go and I can teach you how to fish and then you can make your own fucking filet mignon or whatever it's called. Yo, like I feel like, and then, so you retaining your energy. You are a brave person, so you are going to speak up for your goddamn self. Okay, you're brave, but you're gentle at the same time. You're going to allow yourself to be a little bit gentle towards them. If they are not getting it, they're a little brick-headed, stubborn, can't get through to them. Yes, you may get frustrated. Yes, you may, but you're not gonna back down from nobody. Why? Because you know that you're not wrong in this situation. You're making valid points. You're making valid yeah, you making valid points. Like you're sitting up here trying to defend yourself or whatever the case may be. When I'm telling you, you wasn't empathy. You ain't had no empathy. You trying to make it seem like I ain't trying to make it seem like shit. I'm telling you what the fuck you did, and that's that. You acting like you ain't do that shit. You did that shit. So who the fuck is you trying to prove? Like, what you trying to prove to yourself? You ain't do that shit, nigga. Like, I know you did that shit. We both know you did that shit. The thing is, you ain't think I was going to tell you that you did that shit. Oh, all right. So I feel like that you realize you don't have to be afraid of nobody and allow them to walk over top of you or whatever without you allowing them notice that you notice what they're doing. No, I want you to be very clear and very aware that I see right through you. You see right through me. Yeah, on some Nicki Minaj. Yeah, I see right through you. When a person is when when a person is very intuitive and clairvoyant and they can really see before it happens, see you for who you are before you kind of really can show them. And basically all you be doing is sitting up there proving them right because they already synced it. You trying to debate with them is not going to help shit. It's not changing what they already saying about you, sweetheart. We already fucking synced it. You are who you are. You did what you did. It's nothing you can do about it. Okay? Other than you take accountability for what you did, and how about you do something about it yourself? Like, at least when it comes to that person, just realize that you can't get over on that person. So all the little bullcrap that you allow yourself to get over on other people, then you realize that you can't do it with this person, that this person really freaking loves you, and that's why you got as far as with how you gotten in the first place. But see, the person don't know what real love mean and what it look like at all. So they don't even know how to reciprocate it. They don't know how to receive it. They don't know how to not self-sabotage themselves from it. They don't know what it really means for somebody to really care about them. And then if you say anything to them, it's automatically going to be like a beef or something like that. Like, if I can't tell you about yourself, where you may be wrong at or something like that, what the fuck are we speaking for then? What are we speaking for? Because I can't even come to you and say, now that's weird. Okay? And mind you, when I do tell you, then you start being weird to me. Then you don't want to talk to me no more. Huh? Because you want a yes man. You want a yes ma'am. And I'm not neither one of them. You hear me? I got my own shit going on. But because you got unconditional love for that person, you might put certain stuff aside, and this person not even knowing that you really going out your way to sit up there and put certain stuff that aside and moving things around for them. You get what I'm saying? But they're just so focused on themselves. This is important too. This is important too. Yes, that's important, but I don't necessarily have to help you with that. You can get anybody with that. Now the other important motherfucking thing, that you got my name down, motherfucker. Like, I am the person that you need for that. So when that comes about, nigga, I'm gonna be there. But anything else that you can possibly get somebody else to do, sweetheart, you're gonna have to get somebody else to do it. You can't deplete me of all my goddamn energy. Like, come on. You're doing too much. Okay? So at this point, I think that's why you are respected by the people that you are respected by, because at the same time, you're not going to let nobody sit there and play with you. Play in your motherfucking face. I'm sorry, I'm doing a lot of cussing today because they got me wired. I'm sorry. But, yeah, you're not allowing nobody to play in your face. You're not allowing nobody to play in your space either. I feel like that you coming with positive energy, but you also coming assertive too. Okay? You're not allowing things to go their way anymore. Your courage had came out and it came out again. So you really were supposed to get courage. So you are allowing things to happen, but at the same time, you not allowing nobody to play with you. So you got courage, and courage was one of the things that came out that it was two of. It was courage and it was inner work. So if inner work come out again, then that means that really was supposed to be out. But courage came out, so that was really was supposed to come out. So it says, I am stronger than fear and bigger than doubt. I am light and I remain light. I trust in God and stand tall before the test of life. I grow and become wiser through every challenge. I am a being of new life. So, collective, you are stronger than any fear, okay, that you may have, okay, and you're bigger than any doubt too as well. Okay, you know that you are light and you remain light. Okay, you trust in God and you stand tall before the test of life. So the test that life gives you, you stand tall with the courage, with faithfulness that God got your back or whatever the case may be, because you do right by other people. You have empathy towards other people. You're not one-sided. You don't give out one-sided energy. You don't only worry about yourself. You don't sit up there and just put all your stuff out on other people and not be that sounding board for someone else too. I think that you allow yourself to give and receive. Give and receive, okay? Just as much that as you receive, you give too as well. And not for like any, not in a malicious type of way or a manipulative type of way of, if I give, I'm going to get some more. No. I think that what you give, what you give out to like pay back what the fuck you've been getting and how blessed you have been. Because just like someone was a blessing to you and was able to give you, you also give back, because what if that person didn't have it? What if that person, wasn't blessed enough to give it to you? You get what I'm saying? And yet they were, and they were allowed to give it to you. They were blessed enough to give it to you, and they had the type of heart that was able to do so, and they did it for you. So you just reciprocating that energy, because it's like, hey, I'm gonna pay it forward instead of sitting up here trying to do something to gain blessings. Instead of you doing things for blessings, you doing things to repay the blessings that you already came across. Came across. So, or that you already gotten. So this courage has just made you tight. You just made you stronger. Okay, that's why you are the way you are. That's why you're so confident in how you live it, and that things will go right for you, because you try your best to do right by others too. You don't sit up there and try to manipulate nobody and manipulate things to go your way and nothing like that. No, you allow yourself to, if you need to learn something, you want to learn something. You get what I'm saying? Collective. And you really don't care who teach you. It's not about that. And nobody's saying that you're less than or anything like that because you're learning something from somebody. You have choice. Choice, collective. And it says, I choose serenity, light, and positive energy. No matter what I go through, I choose happiness. I rise above fear and direct my thoughts to God. So you choose to stay humble and stay in a light spirited type of space, because you could very much well be go right back to being somebody's villain, or being a menace to society. I don't think they understand that it took a lot for you to be healed or get to a journey of healing, because you've been unhealed for so goddamn long. And I don't think that they realize that you can easily go right back to that and then be even worse than they ever imagined in life, but yet you're not. Like, you really, real life, choosing to stay who you are, to stay this hill type of person, stay on that hill type of road that you're on. Because you could just be like, oh, people got me messed up, people got me keep because being nice don't get you nowhere, whatever like that, so I might as well go ahead. You can't be them, join them type of stuff, because it's easy to be evil. It's easy to, I mean, not really, if you're not really evil. Like, you could try, and it will be easy for like the first part, but to keep it up, if you really not evil, it's not easy. It'd be hard as crap to try to be me. I'm telling you, it's hard. When it's not in you, it's hard. And maybe for them, vice versa, for the people that's really kind of evil inside and trying to pretend that they're good, it might be hard for them to pretend that they're good for too long, because they know they have that evilness inside of them. And I don't think that they even have the want for them to want to be anything other than evil. You get what I'm saying? They might want to look like it, but they're not doing the work to really be anything other than evil. You have release. You also have release, collective. Okay? It says, I stop fighting my fears and the hardships of life. I control my thoughts, live in the present moment, and accept each stage of life. I work on what I have power over and put into God's hands what I can't change. I trust that everything will work out for the best. So, like, yeah, like I said, you're releasing yourself from anybody's expectations, from anybody like hold or whatever the case may be. You're releasing yourself. You not no the hardships of life. You're releasing yourself from your hardships of life, and you're releasing yourself from their hardships of life too as well. You're letting them know, hey, I'm doing what I can, and everything else I'm gonna let God handle it, sweetheart. Since you act like you don't need no help from nobody here on this earth, like you just don't need no help and you can go on with life with nobody help, you're retarded. I'm sorry, because we can't say that word, but that's stupid. That's a idiot move. That's an idiot way of thinking. I'm sorry. You idiot or not, that's stupid. That's you're oblivious. You're oblivious. You're dumb. Sorry, but that's a dumb way of fucking thinking. Or like, who raised you? Like, what we could, I know. So I can't even say nothing about that because that motherfucker, I'm sorry. I don't fuck with her either. But that's the thing. I should have known myself because she came from who she came from. And should have known that she was going to do the same thing she learned. And that's exactly why the fuck she tried to come off at me wrong the last motherfucking time I had to tell her about herself then. Because how her motherfucking mother talked about me, but that I did not fucking know. But now the fuck I know, so I definitely don't fuck with her. But I yet, even though I don't fuck with her, I still was not gonna take that out on the kids. Period, because I don't play that. But when the kids start acting funny, now we got and you start pulling that bullshit that your mother do. Hey, you could just stay over there with that bullshit. Everybody don't operate like that, sweetheart. A new opening collective. So it says, when one door closes, I am confident another will open, and it will be for my betterment. I accept that life brings challenges, acknowledge the opportunity and learning they present to me. Serenity comes from within. So, collective, you know that you have peace and you have peaceful spirit inside of you. Okay, and I also know. I feel like that even though this person has done what they have done to you or whatever, or shown you who their true colors or who they are. So it might not even be that big of a motherfucking deal about what they did. It's just that they shown you their true colors, and by you telling them what their true colors were, they didn't like how I fucking looked. So with that being said, I think the fact that you have unconditional love for this person, you know, or you have faith that new doors will open for this person. So you are definitely not the only person that can help this person. That when that this person will probably be able to get somebody else to help them. Also, I feel as though that new doors will open for you too. That you don't have to sit up there and rack your brain about it and feel bad about it, which I don't think that you are. You know you did the best that you freaking could. You did what you were supposed to do, and you seen how ungrateful that person was towards you. What were you supposed to do? Keep on letting them play with you? No, absolutely not. So, collective, I feel like that you realize that new doors are opening for you too as well. Because maybe you're by you allowing yourself freedom from this situation, it might have allowed new doors to open for you, because now you're available for these things to happen, because you're not tied up in their crap right now. You have peace. You have peace, collective. And it says, I am unwavering in the face of fear. I come to my senses and embrace challenge. I am determined to think with a gentleness and calm. I find inner silence and become a manifestation of peace. So, excuse me, collective, excuse me, excuse me. So, collective, um, yeah, you gonna be at peace. You gonna be at peace. Like I said, you come to your senses and you realize that you embrace the challenges. You come on now. You think to yourself, or you think with a calm spirit, a calm heart, a calm mind, a gentleness that they don't think with. Okay, you find your inner silence and become a manifestation of peace. This person could have brought up old triggering habits that you might have healed yourself from, and I think that you didn't need that in your life. You didn't need that, because then you would have relapsed and had to go off on the month. You know what I mean? Like, that person could have been giving off that same old energy that you gotten yourself out of. Okay, the voice of heart. Okay, I silence the fear in me and discover the voice of my heart. The fruit of these words guides me. I trust the song of my soul. My intuition leads me on the path of light. So you're realizing, you're listening to your heart, you're listening to what you needed to do for you, and you also are remaining on the path to light. Like, you listening to yourself and listening to how you're supposed to be able to remain, so you can be on that path to light. So nobody can take you off of it. Okay, collective? I'm trying to tell you. 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 Take what you can, leave what you don't. What resonates, takes what resonates. What doesn't, you can leave it. One step at a time, collective, one step at a time, and this is going to be it. It says, one step at a time. I see the mountain ahead and dedicate myself to taking one small step at a time. I make progress by staying focused on the present moment and the current task. Thus, I regain my ease of living. So, collective, you're taking one step at a time. You know what you have to get rid of. You know what you have to do. You focusing on what you have to focus on here, there, maybe there, and that's how you gain success. That's how you get far ahead, because you're doing one thing at a time instead of sitting up there worrying yourself about a whole bunch of things that possibly you can accomplish or overcome if you just take your time and do one thing at a time. Okay, and not only that, I think that you're not burdening yourself with other people issues or other people's situations too as well. That might help you too as well, because see, we can't be everybody's savior. That's the thing. Okay, we can't be everybody's savior. We can't be there for everybody. Okay, we can't be the hero. You gotta understand. Sometimes we gotta be a hero for our goddamn self. Like, who gonna help? Who gonna be here? Who gonna save us? The hell? All right, collective. So we got Aquarius came out, Sagittarius came out twice, Taurus came out twice, Leo came out once, Pisces came out once. All right, and we're gonna take 4 from here, because this one got all the signs, so it could be fair. Um, you know. So we're gonna take the first top 4. I don't know. I always do 4. I don't know why. But let's see what it got. They got Leo again. They got Capricorn. They got Pisces again, and they got Aries. So, collective. Let me put Pisces up here. So, okay, you could be Aquarius, Sagittarius, Taurus, Leo, Pisces, Capricorn, Aries, or you could be dealing with Aquarius, Sagittarius, Taurus, Leo, Pisces, Capricorn, or Aries. Okay, collective. So if this message resonated with you in any type of way, can you give me a thumbs up? Okay. Also, if you don't want to have to find me again and you don't want to lose your girl, okay, Foxy T. Remember, Foxy T, all one. I said all one, all one word. FOXXITEE. And if you can't remember the how to spell it, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss me. You don't forget. I'm trying to tell you, you don't want to lose me. So, also, you get hit that little bell in the corner too. That would just give you a notification of when I go live again and when I do any type of video at all. So if you are not shy and you want to be part of the chat and I give you a shout out, okay, you'll get a notification and then you can hop on when I go live. If you are shy, this bell is just a notification to let you know when I do go live. And think about it, you can just wait until I finish and you can watch it later. You still won't lose me. You still won't need to find me because I'll be part of your notifications. Okay, baby? So that's all I would like to say to y'all. And thank you for spending time with me. And if this resonated any type of way, hit that subscribe button. I'm sorry. I'm keep saying it because your girl needs subscribers. All right? Thank you. Love you guys. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Okay? Because tomorrow we're going to be like, Happy Friday. All right. And y'all have a blessed day. Okay? Bless. Be safe out there.